Magic is not just something you do. Magic is something you are. Let's talk about rules in witchcraft. I came across a post that said, contrary to popular belief, there are rules in witchcraft. They are nuanced and depend on the practice and situation, but they do exist. I have to agree with this. Even though I myself have said there are no rules in witchcraft. I suppose I feel the need to clarify that, as it's a bit misleading. A lot of the ways that I practice, I take a little bit of this and a little bit of that from open traditions and belief systems. It would behoove me to know the history of those said traditions and beliefs, to have a solid foundation so that I can apply it within my own practice. Think about if we all just did whatever we wanted without any knowledge of where it came from. The old ways would be lost. We'd have people just doing random things and making a huge mess, and believe me, unfortunately, that is exactly what is happening. The amount of garbage I see on TikTok in regards to witchcraft is mind-boggling. Now, before anyone jumps all over me, not all witches on TikTok are awful. There are a select few that I even admire, and I have learned new things from them. But I am going to be bold and say about 95% of it is pure garbage. And I see a lot of people playing witch and not actually taking it as a serious spiritual journey. I personally take this path as a serious spiritual journey. So when I see people playing witch because they want that Hollywood title or they think it's cool, it does get under my skin a bit. But I digress. In many traditions of paganism, days of the week are important aspects of effective spellcasting. Do you know why? Working with magical timing can give your spells an extra boost because you're working with the energies that correspond with your magical goals. Do you need to do this? No. Would it behoove you to align moon phases, magical timings, colors, etc.? More than likely, yes. I want to compare it to riptides. When you get caught in a riptide, you are supposed to go with it, not against it. Otherwise, you drown. At the end of the day, though, when I practice, I listen to my intuition and I do what makes me happy. I go with the flow. However, I have also put in a lot of time studying. I've listened to audiobooks, watched videos, listened to podcasts, read books. I've taken physical classes and online classes. I've spoken with elders. You name it, I've done it. I did not learn witchcraft from TikTok. Thank the gods. It's a mess over there in Witch Talk world. I digress again. Trust me, I am all about I do what I want. But when you journey down this path of witchcraft, you have to see that it is indeed a sacred practice. It's only right to honor those who came before us and learn where these things originated from. Learn about the trials and tribulations. Once the work has been put in and you have that solid foundation, then by all means build your practice from there, using the bricks of knowledge from those who came before us. Social media can be a great learning avenue, but don't let that be your only resource. Pick up some books, learn the history of what interests you, dive deep into the why, how, when, who, and what. It's a fascinating journey. I hope some of this made sense to you. What are your thoughts on the topic? I'd like to thank Marshall for sparking this conversation within my own brain. It really made me stop and think. I hope this video gets you to stop and think too. What are your thoughts on this topic? Please feel free to leave a comment below and let us know. And as always, remember, live love and magic. Take care, everyone.